Hi, I'm Andrew Berman with the Mortgage News Network. We're in Atlantic City at the Regional Conference of MBAs. Joining me is Greg Lutin, who's the Senior Vice President of Third-Party Originations for ResMac. Greg, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me, Andrew.
So Greg, you've been to this conference for many years. What do you keep coming back to this conference for?
Actually, the New Jersey conference is usually one of the most, it was one of the better attended shows. Certainly a lot different than it was 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah.
So it's nice to see the the resurgence of all the originators and vendors. But it's a good show.
Yeah, I agree. There's no question about it. So let me ask you this. There's a lot of different models that the smaller mortgage origination units are looking at. Most likely the people are looking at the non-delegated platform versus the broker platform. And we're actually seeing a switch where people are going back and forth. You see a lot of this. I know ResMac addresses both on the wholesale, on the pure broker, and the non-delegated platform. Where do you see the right model for the right kind of company?
Well, that's actually a great question. It's really all over the board, and we see a lot of differences, geographically throughout the country. Certain markets are really broker centric. Here in the Northeast, there's quite a few brokers. As we move out to California, the same thing. Over the past few years, we did see a lot of people making the transition to the non-delegated platform. For obvious reasons, they kind of ran for cover at the time, not knowing what was in store. Yeah. Since then, we have seen some gravitate back. It just wasn't for them. They may not have had the amount of production that they thought they were. But again, it's all over. And the beautiful thing is there's a platform for everybody.
So it's great. So you guys have a place for these mortgage originators to go either direction, but you're actually seeing a move back to going back to the broker model.
In some cases, we are. It's interesting, and again, it depends upon how comfortable they are with technology and with the new TRID. We've seen some people really kind of put their hands up at that. They're kind of afraid of it, which is it's kind of funny. Yeah. But again, it's all over the place. But I think moving forward, technology is going to be continue to be critical. It has been in the past, but even more so. With the integrator disclosures and just doing things the proper way.
So listen, not to jump topics, but still related to technology. Do you ever think that the independent originator will ever be replaced by a push-button app? Push, get your mortgage.
Right. Well, I've been doing this for quite some time, and back in 1999, when we rolled Loan Prospector out years ago, actually it was prior to that. That was the big conversation, whether or not the LO would go away. Yeah. And I think we've made a lot of great strides in the origination process. We've had a lot of setbacks with the compliance piece, so I don't think so. The long and the short of it is no. We will not see that. I think it's still relationship driven, but I do think those who are going to be successful have to really understand the technology, understand the new world we live in from a compliance perspective, and really embrace it.
And partner with great companies like you who offer access to great technology, right?
Absolutely.
Great. Greg, thank you for joining us. And I'm Andrew Berman with the Mortgage News Network. Thank you for watching.
This is Mortgage News Network.